First off, you're in the customer relation management software business. What are your customers telling you about how they're trying to relate to their customers in a time of a lot of economic disruption, a lot of change? I'm looking at some of your customers. You have some big ones. We're talking Sony, Disney, Toyota, Lowe's reporting its earnings next week, and also Marriott.
Yeah, there's no doubt that customers around the world, their happiness is down. They're concerned, they're worried, what they use with their wallet, where they spend their dollars. And so companies are really focused about loyalty. How do they provide a resilient customer that's happy? And customer service, which is what we provide, is paramount to that. How they engage, how they're able to deliver value, how they're able to meet their needs and their wants is paramount when you've got an uncertain environment. The use of AI is the centre of it. Automation, effortless, great customer experience, that's what consumers want, and business need to deliver it in an uncertain time.
Scott, can I push back a bit? I think businesses want AI because it helps margins. You reduce headcount potentially, and you have to have less people staffing call centers and things like that. But is that what customers want? Wait, let me just jump in because all of us call into call centers. We get those bots. Sometimes we get frustrated. I want to ask you, how are you dealing with that issue, and how is AI helping with that?
So let me give you a real example. Sony, great customer of ours, they identified 40% of the inquiries to the contact centre could be automated, self-service. Customers want to be able to get a fast and easy resolution. Now, AI powers that. What it means for a consumer, you'll get faster response, easier access to information without needing to speak to a customer service representative, and the automation brings that. So I think it's identifying how AI creates a better experience for the consumer, and as you say, it also gives business value because you get the efficiency and the automation.
All right, new partnerships with AWS and ServiceNow. What is that helping your company do that you couldn't do before?
Well, we own the interactions, so 15, 20 billion interactions coming into our platform every day. And we know what customers want, but fulfilling what they need requires automation across the front, the mid and the back office. It requires access to data that beyond our platform. It access to workflows with ServiceNow and their AI workflow, and with AWS with their data sharing across the platform. An enterprise can use all that data and workflow at the touch point with the consumer.
I want to ask, how important is a trade deal to your business? A trade deal would obviously ease some consumer sentiment or consumer concerns. I would imagine would ease some business leader concerns as well. How important is that for the willingness of businesses to invest on that customer relationship?
So the trade deal, it certainly increases sentiment, but what customers really are looking for is to be able to retain and grow their customer base when they're uncertain about how much is going to be spent. That's why AI is so critical.